What's up YouTube, it's me, your boy BuaLock, the iLvL, and this is the Thrashing guide for Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Okay. First of all, let's start with stats. Haste is really good, but we need lots of resilience. I'm running 790 resilience. Hit points, you need hit 4% is cap. But some races have night elves have reducing your hit chance by 2% and stuff like that. So it would be nice if you had more than 5. Right now I'm 4.77, so I need little more hit. Spell penetration, you need a lot. You need 90 at least, because some classes have talents that will resist you a lot. But I'm not putting any spell pen gems. You can put gems. You can get enchant and get it capped, because I'm gonna push for a weapon rating and get one hand probably from raid. I rolled yesterday and I lost it, and an offhand and wand from PvP have spell penetration. So when I get those two, then I will need to socket 1 or 2 gems and I'm good to go. Anyway, I'm using this trinket from Wildhold because it has lots of heat. Otherwise, I have better trinket that procs way faster, way often, and gives me 512 spell power, but then I lose like insane amount of heat. And that's why I'm playing this. Gear is like Titan Forge head is really good, gives you lots of haste compared to Savage right here. It gives 0 haste, so yeah. Meta gem is 21 crit strike and 3% increased critical strike damage. It's a Chaotic Skyflare Diamond. Sockets I'm using, I would use spell power haste in red. In red ones, I would use spell power, and in yellow ones, I would use like spell power with haste, and blue ones, I would use like spell power plus spell penetration. But right now, I'm full capping resilience, as you guys see, because damage is pretty crazy, as you guys saw in previous videos. As enchants, I go with PvP enchants for head and shoulders, 29 spell power, 20 resilience. You can buy those in WINTERGRASP vendors. They need marks of Stonekeeper shards, 40 for head, 30 for shoulders, I think. But just in case, get 40 for both of them. I don't remember exact price. Shoulder enchant is really good. You can get 35 spell penetration on shoulder, but what I went for is this. Gives me 295 spell power for 15 seconds, and it procs a lot. It really procs a lot. And I think it doesn't have big cooldown either. So I get 300 spell power from my shoulder. I have 30 spell power on my wrist, 69 spell power on my staff. Can go for 81 here, but it was really pricey. It was like 1.5k gold plus for this enchant, so I didn't go for it. Rings, you can't really enchant unless you are an enchanter. Boots, 15 stamina and minor speed increase. Legs, 40 resilience and 28 stamina, which is pretty good for PvP. On belt, I added one more socket, and that's pretty much it. And on hands, I'm using engineering. Engineering and tailoring are really good profs you can get. I'm using 340 haste for 12 seconds. It has 1 minute cooldown. Okay, look at this. My haste is poof. But instead of haste, you can also get a rocket that will do 1.622k damage. So it's kind of execute-ish, which can work. And I think it has 45-second cooldown. So you guys either choose rocket or haste. I choose haste in my case. Maybe when I get lots of haste later on, I'll go for a rocket. But right now, I prefer haste. Okay. We saw enchants, we saw gems, we talked about stats. Let's go to talents, okay? Talents are these, okay? We go Bane, it reduces casting time of your Shadow Bolt, Chaos Bolt, and Immolate spells by 0.5 seconds, and Soulfire by 2 seconds, really good. Molten Skin, damage taken reduced by 6, all damage. Aftermath, increase the barrier damage done by your Immolate by 6, and your Conflagrate has 100 chance to daze the target. This is really good. When you Conflagrate someone, by the way, on Lich King you need Immolate on target to Conflagrate. Without it, you can't use it. So, when you Conflagrate someone, they are slowed for 5 seconds. Shadowburn, of course, Ruin, increase critical strike damage bonus of your Destruction spells and your Imp's Firebolt spell. This can be good in PvE if you play Destro, but in PvE you don't play Destro. Reduce, this is good. Reduce pushback, suffer from damage attacks while casting channel by Destruction spells by 70%. So when enemies hitting you, you get less pushback, and this is backlash that procs your instant incinerate, okay? Improved Immolate, Devastation, Ember Storm, Conflagrate, Shadow and Flame, Shadow Fury, Backdraft, Fire and Brimstone, Chaos Bolt. Okay, look, I skipped this and that, okay? So, in 2v2s, I'll go back to this, okay? So, okay, let's explain this too. People use these three because it has chance to proc like Nether Protection that like reduce damage by that spell skill. So let's say Fire Mage, Frost Mage shoots you Frostbolt. This thing will proc, and you take 30% less damage from Frostbolts. Okay, this procs a lot. This procs a lot, and that's why I didn't go for 3 stacks here. Okay, and I went for 2 stacks here. When you critical strike while Searing Pain, when you critical strike with Searing Pain or Conflagrate, so when Conflagrate 100% crits, your fire and shadow spell damage is increased by 4% for 10 seconds. So you can remove this and get here 3 points, or you can remove this and get 3 points here. This is, I'll explain why we like points for this, because you can have both of those. So in 3v3s, you need, in 2v2s with Ellie or Resto Shaman or even Frost Mage, you need this talent, and we go there. So we go Demonic Embrace for 10% stamina, Fel's Synergy, improved health funnel, Fel Vitality, Fel Domination, Demonic Aegis. This increases your Fel Armor, Demon Armor. We need to swap Demon Armor and Fel Armor a lot. Against warriors and like healing reduction stuff, you can go Demon Armor. You guys get 26% more healing, and you get way more armor, but you lose some spell power. Look, now I'm with Fel Armor, now I'm with Demon Armor, but I'm getting way more heals. I'm getting way more heals still. It says 20%, right? But with this, I think it goes to 26, because look at this. The amount of health generated through spells and effects by 26. Only one type, yeah. So I don't know why it says 20 when it's 26. Maybe it's in PvP. Not really sure. Anyway, that's the reason of this talent. This is just fast bet summon, these two. And this one is here, what I call Kick Boom, because your seduction has no cooldown, and it seduces for 10 seconds. That 10-second removes, it seduces for 6 seconds. It removes, it seduces for like 3 seconds. And in this time, you and Ellie Shaman, or you and Resto Shaman, probably already kill someone. So, this is good for in 2v2s, but if you don't play 2v2s, then you don't put these talents here, and you go for this and that. You had 3 points, right? You had 3 points, you are missing 1 here, 2 here, so that's your 3 points. But, because changing talents is not free, and it takes bunch of gold, every time you respec, it takes 1 gold, then 5 golds, then 15 gold, 25 gold, and it goes up and up and up every time you switch. I think it caps to 50 gold, I'm not really sure, I don't remember. So basically you can split your talents like this, okay? Remove these if you don't play 2v2s and you only play 3s, and go for this and that. By the way, this is purgeable. They can purge this. I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure they can purge this. So that's why I didn't go for like full points in this. So yeah, you can get like this, like me, and play both 2v2 and 3v3. Or if you only want to play 3s, remove this and get this two. That and that. Kept. I don't know. It worked fine in 3s especially. Or you can remove this, and if you guys don't have hit items like this and you lack hit, you can put here, increase your chance to hit with spells by 1%. This can be capped to 3. So you get 3% hit from this. Okay? Let's move to Glyphs. There are a bunch of Glyphs. There are Glyphs for Chaos Bolt that reduce cooldown of your Chaos Bolt by 2 seconds. Then you have 10-second cooldown on Chaos Bolt instead of 12. I don't really like that. There is another one with Shadow Flame. That Shadow Flame slows your targets also. Really good. But the Glyphs I'm using are Succubus Glyph. Your Succubus Seduction ability also removes all damage over time effect from the target. See, this is really 2v2 Glyph, because you don't really use Succubus in 3s. You use Field Hunter in 3s and Succubus in 2s, mostly. So, this is more like 2v2 Glyph. So you can like replace those when you play 3s or 2s. Glyphs are way cheaper than respecting talents, so you can replace this with Shadow Flame, maybe even Chaos Bolt Glyph, I don't know, up to you. Glyph of Conflagrate. When you conflagrate, your Conflagrate spell no longer consumes your Immolate or Shadow Flame spell from the target. So when you Shadow Flame someone or Immolate, you can Conflagrate then. Without Immolate or Shadow Flame, you can't use Conflagrate. And this spell has no cooldown, so healers are spamming this spell like crazy. So you have to keep applying Immolate, then Conflagrate. It's really annoying. And then Glyph of Incinerate. Increase the damage done by Incinerate by 5%. So your Incinerate does 5% more damage. And trust me, this is no Shadowlands where your Incinerate does absolutely no damage. Look at my Incinerate damage here. Oh wait, I didn't even use it. What? That's bug. That's bug, dude. The guy died before I even cast Incinerate. Look, Incinerate my top damage. It's 6k, 3.4k, pretty good damage. Chaos Bolt did 5.1k, Conflagrate 4k. I mean, Incinerate is good damage on Lich King, okay? Incinerate does really good damage. 3k, 3 casts here, and I did 7k. Not bad. What about here? I think that we lost. No, we won. I think that. No, we lost. One cast. Okay. 33k. I mean, this game was long. It was Warrior, Holy Paladin, but we won it. They were like running like crazy. They were super scared because we were early Destro. And every time we seduced Paladin, he was like super scared. So, yeah, that's for talents, that's for stats. And pretty much that's how it goes. Best comps, I would say, for trees are LSP, Lock, Shaman, Paladin, or Priest. Can play also Resto Shaman, Frost Mage, Destro Lock. Can play Affli Lock, Warrior, Resto Shaman. Can play Rogue, as a Rogue, Affli, Resto Druid, or even Shaman. In 2v2s, you can play Eli Shaman, Destro, Resto Shaman, Destro, Resto Shaman, Affli, Frost Mage, Destro. Rogue Destro is pretty good too. What else? What else? Can't really think for more in 2v2s. But in 3s there are more comps. Like you can also play Shadow Flame. You can play not Shadow Flame. Shadow Cleave, which is Decay, Unholy Decay, Affli, Healer. Yeah, in 3s you have way more cool comps. But I would suggest you guys to go Eli Destro, it's face roll comp. Hopefully we're gonna play 3s today. My teammates are flying right now. This Paladin is online. We just need the Shaman. But yeah, we face rolled everyone. Basically, we faced lots of TSGs and thingies. Like duration. I mean, I don't think this is real durations because games were like close to instant. I think this also counts the arena starting time. But yeah, we lost 4 times only. 2 times we lost because I think I remember this game was Affli Lock. So we kinda lost on mana. Next game we won against them, I think. What was that? Oh, okay, we lost this. And the next game... I remember next game we won. Because we pushed them. Or it was this with disc priest. And we just learned from this mistake that we just need to push on them and just blast them. I don't remember. Anyway, the video is long already. You guys have talents. You guys have stat info. You guys have glyphs. I gave you guys some team comps. I don't know if you guys want to know more. I will also make PV Affli guide or PvP if you guys want PvP too. I'm just spec'd into PV Affli right now because I need one PV spec, one PvP. I was in NAXXRAMAS yesterday and I lost more than 12 items, including weapon and trinket, and I'm pretty sad. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And you guys gonna blast some 3s and 2s as Destrolock. Peace. Much love. Thanks for watching again.